co-anchor of ABC News 2020 and the author of the best-selling New York Times Myths, Lies, and Downright Stupidity. Hello, John. How are you?
Hello, Glenn. Good to be here.
Good to see you, sir.
Week. It's nice.
Yeah. Okay. So, John, you're a common sense guy. I've watched you for years. You are the one that always will come on TV and I go, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Tell me where I'm wrong that government programs don't make things much, much worse.
You're not wrong, but it's not common sense. It wasn't common sense for me. I had to watch government fail for 25 years doing consumer reporting before I really saw it, because intuitively the reaction is problem, bring government in, government will make it better. And when we're scared, like we are now about the economy, it's much worse. When we're scared about 9/11, we federalized airport security, we spent millions for body armor for dogs in Ohio. All that overreaction comes from fear and government, bad combination.
Okay, so give me some of the examples of where they have really gone awry, where the train has just come right off the tracks.
I mean, I've done give me a breaks on an outhouse in a park that cost $500,000. Take more serious examples. After Hurricane Katrina, they said, we got to rebuild the city, but nobody can get it rebuilt because you have to get 10 permits. Some charities know how to get through the permit process. I confront the mayor about it. He says, oh, we've made it easier. We have a kiosk. I try to make the kiosk work. It doesn't work. And it's not that they don't have good intentions. And at the beginning, some government programs can work. You get those eager beavers who come in. But it took the Soviet Union 70 years to fail. Over time, the incentive structure in government is always just keep doing the same thing, stay out of trouble, and you get these insanities like ethanol.
So tell me, how is it because I'm watching this bailout process going on, and I'm thinking to myself, the same people who have said, like Barney Frank, he said over the summer, oh, Freddie and Fannie, it's fine, that's great, don't worry about it. Then it failed. Nobody said, hey, Barney, didn't you just say that it was okay? Then the people who said, no, this will fix it. If we don't have this by Friday, it's all going to fail. They didn't do it by Friday, but it didn't fail. Now they say, we got to have even more. They can't find the money. At what point does common sense kick in?
Not when you're scared, and Thomas Jefferson said it's the natural progress of things for government to grow and liberty to yield. And all these people feel they have to do something because we're in crisis. But why are we in crisis? We're at 7.5% unemployment. In 1982, it was over 10%. Nobody even remembers that. It may become a crisis, but not a crisis yet.
Can we, in reading the Founding Fathers, they all were very clear. This experiment will not work without a religious, moral people, without people who regulate themselves. Can we even regulate ourselves now? I see people on TV, and I'm watching, I don't know about you, America, but I see people on TV, and they're like, yeah, that's right, take it from the rich, and I need more health care, and I need more of this, and what does that lead to? Health care is going to lead to more regulation on what you can and cannot eat.
And rationing on what kind of health care you can get. But I don't think people have changed that much, but when incentive structures say you're a sucker if you support yourself and you're expected to have other people pay for your health care, then costs balloon. It's very hard to turn that around.
Do you believe that the global warming thing, and we start with the biodiesel, and the biodiesel story kind of bothers me because I know diesel also turns to gel, but that's the story. But here's the thing that bothers me is the rush to get in to save the planet. And the latest comment was the temperature of the Earth being so cold is just proof on how warm it's getting. And I'm like, what? Maybe I don't understand the science that Obama was fixing back in her seat, but I don't understand that at all. This is really about more government regulation and power and money.
On the part of the politicians, but to be fair, there are a lot of scientists that are genuinely scared. But
I'm talking about
this is a real problem compared to Medicare's $45 trillion unfunded liability, and now we're spending $1 trillion on this dubious stimulus plan. That's a real problem.
Okay, John, great to see you. Thank you so much.